Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1416, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. In which film did Orson Welles play the role of Harry Lime? The Third Man. What is the two-letter abbreviation for Alaska? AK. What is a young bee fed to develop into a queen? Royal jelly. How old was Ruby Bridges on her first day at her new school in Louisiana? 6 years old. Frigophobia is a fear of what? Becoming cold. The first U.S. state park was created in which state? New York. What is a calorie a unit of? Energy. In the TV show The Simpsons, which breed of dog is Santa's little helper? Greyhound. Who preceded Fidel Castro as political leader of Cuba? Fulgencio Batista. Mauritius is the only African country where the most commonly practiced religion is what? Hinduism. What is the alternative name for a guitar pick? Plectrum. What's the more common name for the retinal scotoma caused by the optic nerve? Your blind spot. What video game developer created the hit video game Halo? Bungie? Who founded St. Augustine, Florida? Don Pedro Menendez de Aviles. He was from Spain and founded the city in 1565. What name is given to the vertical bar of a window? Mullion. What TV show was made into a movie starring Willie Nelson and Jessica Simpson? The Dukes of Hazzard. What 20-year-old boxer became the youngest WBL heavyweight champ in history when he beat Trevor Berbick in 1986? Mike Tyson. Who is credited with the invention of the Phillips screw design? John P. Thompson. What is the capital of Togo? Lome. In Greek mythology, what city did Cadmus found and rule? Thebes. What Hanna-Barbera cartoon characters were patterned after Ed Norton from the TV series The Honeymooners? Yogi Bear and Barney Rubble. Who did George Washington name as vice president? John Adams. How many balls are normally racked in the triangle in pocket billiards? 15. Which African capital city is named from the Greek meaning of three towns? Tripoli. Which producer on the TV show Lost co-created the comic book series Y: The Last Man? Brian K. Vaughan. Which extinction event was caused by human activity? Holocene extinction. Who played the first Tool-Time girl on the TV show Home Improvement? Pamela Anderson. Woodrow Wilson kept a herd of what animal to cut the White House lawn? Sheep. During World War I, the president added a flock of sheep to graze on the White House lawn in order to save on manpower. When was the Red Bull energy drink first introduced? 1987. Sierra Leone is located on which African coast? West. What movie starring Tobey Maguire and Michael Caine won a Best Adapted Screenplay Oscar for John Irving? The Cider House Rules. A group of elephants is called what? A parade or memory. Where is the world's oldest skiing museum? Oslo, Norway. Opened in 1923, Holmenkollen Ski Museum has exhibits detailing 4,000 years of skiing history. Mount Rainier is one of 16 volcanoes in the world that is classified as what? A decade volcano. Whose analyst was James Coburn in a 1967 film? The presidents. In what modern-day country did the Sabines live? Italy. Gioacchino Rossini's last opera was produced in 1829, complete with Swiss alphorns. What was it? William Tell. Which element can't form a solid at zero pressure? Helium. In what century was the original Star Trek set? The 23rd century. Who received a speeding ticket while driving his Porsche Spyder on September 30th, 1955? James Dean. What was the only place Tandy's popular TRS-80 computers were sold? Radio Shack. The Great PD River flows into what body of water? Atlantic Ocean. What country is credited with inventing the modern self-igniting match? France. What former musician played bass on Madonna's Like a Prayer? Randy Jackson. What is the wife of a duke called? Duchess. Gray, blue, bowhead, and finback are varieties of what? Whales. Which band member of the Wu-Tang Clan died of drug overdose? Old Dirty Bastard. Who was the only one of Henry VIII's wives to receive a queen's funeral? Jane Seymour. How many U.S. state capital cities' names begin with the letter S? 6. Whose autobiography is titled Long Walk to Freedom? Nelson Mandela's. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.